Hi, my name is Mom, a podcast about motherhood. Here are your hosts, Jen, Corey, and Kayla.
We are gabbing from the Ville at Marathon Motorworks in Nashville, and we're sitting next to a section of the Ville called Bachelorette, which got me thinking it would be fun to gab about what you guys did for your bachelorette parties.
We stayed at the DAOU, like right on the Hollywood Strip, and it was so much fun. And we went to, I think it was called Pourvu, and about halfway through the night, there was another girl who had a crown on, and I went up to her, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love your crown, because I had the bachelorette crown and sash. And she goes, you guys are stealing all the attention. And she takes her martini glass and breaks it over my head.
What?
And so I go into the bathroom.
Who does that? I never heard this
Did it hurt? Did it cut you?
So we've already had like a whole bottle service, and this was towards the end of the night. And so my girlfriends all took me in the bathroom. They were picking out shards of glass in my hair. And
That's terrible.
And like my hair was stuck to me. Like it was just like
because it was like
it was like a sugary drink that she broke her glass. She got kicked out of the club, and the manager came over and comped our bill, and not only comped our bill, but instead of like calling like the emergency or anything, or like having me medically checked out, he gives us another round of bottle service.
And you know what? That'll numb the pain too.
Of course he did.
Jen, what did you do?
Okay, so for my second wedding, my real wedding, they surprised me with a weekend in, where were we? Somewhere in Palm Springs. All my girlfriends gave me a surprise lingerie shower. It was a really fun weekend. Massages. It was like quiet adult pool. It was like a chill time. It was not a crazy time. Honestly, looking back, I don't know if you remember this. Maybe you do. Okay, so I've been married twice. We talked about this before. My first marriage was only a year, and it was right out of college. And I had the biggest re-bachelorette weekend ever in Vegas. Do you remember that? So me and 10 girlfriends went to Vegas. This is the very, very, very famous story of when Amy Dean met John Kennedy. That was my real. When I look back, I'm like, I spent my entire college career engaged in a relationship, not really experiencing college. Yeah. So when I got to LA, I was single, and I was really single, and I had a lot of fun. And that weekend sort of signified, I'm done. I'm like my own person. I'm making my own decisions. And it was just all my girlfriends we had a great time.
Well, the interesting thing is that Amy Kennedy her house is where I had my bachelorette party. So I had Radley. He was a baby.
That's right. He was like 2
scandalously, yes. I got married after having a child. And so, no, he was only 14 months old when we got married.
Was he really?
And so I was...
Well, he walked down the aisle, didn't he?
But he could barely walk, yeah.
Aww.
I was full on nursing. And so to me, like a crazy night out didn't sound...
too
great
fun.
At that time.
Yeah,
and so
relax.
My sister and Amy and some other friends put together kind of like a spa night at Amy's. Oh. And we had like little spa treatments. And then actually Angie's husband cooked us like a gourmet meal.
See, that's my speed.
And it was awesome.
I love
it.
That.
It wasn't a crazy night. I needed nothing. Like I lived those days in college.
I know. Yep.
And,
so you didn't need that then.
But I think there were some penis straws.